Listen to me. This is how you can be the hero. Ready, ready, ready? Put her first. If you're trying to stay committed in your relationship, you gotta stop looking at other women. You gotta stop seeing other women. You gotta stop being with other women. You gotta stop looking at other women. It's not like you can't go to the store and just like only focus on like what you're doing, and you can't just like wear a blindfold everywhere you go. But the thing is the difference is you're not like pursuing, like going out of your way to look at other women. That's the main thing. Like, it's not like you're just like going about your day and you see someone and you're like, oh. It's more like you're on purpose going on something, going somewhere, doing something with someone else. And so this is only if you want to make your relationship better. Like, these are tips like only if you're like saying like, it's not working in my relationship, what should I do? Well, this is a really, really easy way. This is like the easiest way. And I know like this is such a common hardship in relationships, but the thing is like you gotta have boundaries in everything. So especially in this. So this is only if you want things to get better, you gotta have boundaries. You gotta stop. I don't know what else to tell you. So if you want to get closer with her, you gotta listen to her and you gotta understand her. So there's steps. There's hearing, there's listening, and then there's understanding. So in the Bible, it says, many will hear, but few will listen and understand. And so that's something that's pretty frustrating, right? So how frustrating is it if someone only like listens to you and then goes away and doesn't understand you? Like, look how like disappointing and frustrating that is. So the thing is you gotta actually figure it out, and you gotta actually want to figure it out what's going on with her. So it could be so many different things. So she could be saying something and meaning something else. She could be saying something and actually meaning what she's saying. She could be saying lots of different things. So the thing is you actually have to understand, because otherwise you're going to go off and talk about and be frustrated or feel misunderstood yourself. And so then there's a gap in your relationship and you're not as close as you want it to be. So you gotta keep going. If you want to start trying to get closer with her, then you got to keep going until you finish, and so until you finally understand your spouse. All right. If she says she's okay with you being distant, or you being if like distance as far as like there's someone else there or there's other people in your life, she's lying. Hardcore lying. But if you guys are like otherwise, or she's seeing other people and so she's okay with it, and if you guys are both okay with that, that's fine. But if you're in that stage, that's totally fine. But if you're like married, if you're like close in a relationship, have had a relationship for a while, that's so different. And so the thing is like she can see that, and if you think she's cool with it, she's lying. Like, no human being is really okay with that deep down. So that's just what I'm telling you. Here's some tips if you really want to make it better, if you really want to fix things. This is one thing you can do. Like I said, if you really want to grow with your wife, talk with her, and you really need to show her that she's first in your life. I don't know how else I can say it. If there's a difference between trying to show her and not having her be first in your life. It's got to be like internal and external. So if it's just external, it doesn't work at all. Like, it might work for like a little bit, or you both can pretend, but it's not gonna work. Like, it doesn't work out in the end, or it's never as close as you want it to be. And it's just like there's like distance, and it's just not a good place to be in, like, at all. So I don't know why people are so okay with that all the time. I don't really get it. But like I said, I don't know how else to spell it out for you, but if you want to be the hero, show her that she's first. Number one, pick her as first. Show her she's first. And then get out of any other thing you're in right now. Like, just get out. Because then the other person isn't first. And so then you're like messing around and like hurting other people. And that's just like not cool. That's just not cool. I don't know. That's just my opinion. If you don't want things to change, if you don't want to get closer with one person in your life, then just keep doing what you're doing. But if you really want to fix it, this is like the main thing you can do. So when I think the biggest misunderstanding with boys is like when they see this or when they're trying to do this, it's when they're actually not picking her as first. So like you might be like, oh, but she's like the one I'm closest with, but it's like you're with other people though. So like that's probably what she's upset about, or if she's like trying not to be upset about it, like she really is, and so you're trying not to be upset about it internally either. And the thing is, it's probably gnawing on both of you in your relationship, and so that's just what creates distance. So if you see that there's a problem, that could be it. I'm just saying, like, the key is you can't lie. You cannot lie. You gotta be like true on the inside and on the outside for it to actually like flow well. Like it can work for a little bit, but not that long. And so I don't know why marriages fail. I'm always trying to like see different things and see why. But the thing is like, as probably it's just distance and lack of communication. And then when there's lack of communication, there's more distance, and then people kind of fall out and like look elsewhere and then get close with those people, and then it gets messy, and then people get hurt, and then it just kind of ruins things. So the thing is that if you want things to get better, you need to stop. You need to stop looking. You need to stop and then be with the person you're with. It's that easy. It's that easy. And so, like I said, this is only if you want things to get better. This is it. That's my advice for you. Why you always in the mood?